Hi, I'm your weather girl. I got news for you. Get ready, cause it's gonna rain in there. Temperature's rising, gotta get to know. According to our sources, the streets the place to go. 'Cause the night for the first time, just about half past 10. For the first time in history, it's gonna start raining, man. It's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. And that's it. Tall, hold on. Tall, blonde, dark and lean, rough and tough and strong and mean. God bless Mother Nature. She's a single woman too. She took off to heaven. She did what she had to do. She bought every angel and rearranged the sky so that each and every woman could find a perfect God. It's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. Hey, it's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. Amen. I still stormy weather moving in. About to begin, about to begin. Hit it the thunder, don't you lose your head. We're off the roof and stay in bed. It's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. Hey, hey, it's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. Hey, hey. Tall, black, long and lean, rough and tough and strong and mean. Hey everybody, this is Let Me See Your Transcript, your very favorite history teacher. Changing my plans today. I went to bed early last night because I had signed up for a training this morning at 8:30 because, I was trying to be a good teacher because I got to go back tomorrow. But it was a really good training. It was supposed to be actually last week online, but because of, was it 2 weeks ago, Hurricane Burrow, they postponed it, and instead of it being online, it became face to face. So maybe they should have just put it back online. But anyway, got up this morning. It was been raining the last few days. But this morning, I literally heard the rain, and then I went out. I listened to the news forecast, the meteorologists, and they said we have about a 70% chance of rain and potential flooding. So, now I live on the north side, so it's like, oh, and they're like, hey, if we do have a slight chance of flooding today. I guess some others are more than others. And they said, we're going to have a flood watch until 4 p.m. 4 p.m. And they're like, hey, if you go somewhere and the water's too high, potential flooding, turn around, don't drown. So I was like, okay, is that the Lord telling me I need to stay in my ass in bed this morning? Or is this like a test and I'm just supposed to push through? Because I do got rain boots. So I was mulling it over for a while. And then I went restroom, took my medicine, make sure I'm in my right mind. And then I went and took boy out. And the thumbnail that you see right now, that is the water on the ground. That's so I could have some other places. I could have took pictures of too, but I thought like, okay, that was just a puddle, but there's way more water than that. And I was like, I think maybe I need to, cancel. So I did go back to the website and I withdrew, but I also emailed the instructors and I was like, hey, so saw the weather, potential flooding. I don't think I'm not going to be coming in, but are you offering the training or the the session again sometime this fall, or and also may I have some copies of the resources? So if you don't ask, the Bible says, you ask and you shall receive. So I can't, just, hey, Elora, yeah, girl, they said, yeah, mm-hmm. So I did that, and also I'm also I think I know I am dealing with not depression. I'm dealing with grief because I heard that two of my former colleagues that I used to teach school with, they passed away. And one of my former students, who is now an administrator, he was like, "Hey, I just learned today that two people that he worked with passed away." And he was like, and I was like, "What?" And I thought one was like way younger than the other one. But then I realized her birthday was before my mother's birthday, and that my mother is there, and that she's only five, I think, a few years younger than my mother. And I just was like, I have really fond, great memories of both of these ladies. And I just started booing and crying. I texted my best friend. She's my accountability partner. So she was, trying to text me back. She's sick. So we were supposed to go see Deadpool and Wolverine, but I guess we gotta do it later. I want to see that. I also want to see the M. Night Shyamalan movie that comes out next weekend. But anyway, and I just started boohooing and crying. And before I texted her, and she was just telling me she remembers, speaking. She remembers meeting one of them because my old school when I first started teaching, they used to have like Christmas like stuff. Oh, and then one time, my principal, because our social studies department got such a high score, he like invited us to his house and had steak, and I took my BFF with me. She was like, "Girl, I ain't never experienced nothing like this. Y'all principal invited y'all over to barbecue and have something." Yeah. So, but I'm Facebook friends with one of the ladies, and so I went to her Facebook page and I saw her daughter had posted, some things. She said, "Hey, just check back here for updates." And I had left her a message and told her how much her mother meant to me. And I said, let me know if you want me to contact some of the former teachers that we used to work with. I said, I'm going to contact my AP. His sister was another teacher that worked with your mom for years, like before I started there. So I did email him this morning. She said, yes, please, email, get in contact with that lady as soon as possible. The other lady, the one, at my fond memories with her, we were on a seventh grade team. So we all had like 150 something like students in common. So they all had us. She taught math, I taught Texas history, the teacher taught science, and the other teacher taught English. We all applied to be a part of this NASA educators like professional development. It was like for a week at NASA, and you would like create a curriculum lesson plan with all of your disciplines around NASA. Hey, Lindsay. And so we were one of the people that were selected. So we actually got to go out to NASA over there in near Clear Lake, near Johnson Space Center. And so it was great. We got to see everything. We got to see what the astronauts train. We got to see mission control. We got to see the actual space center. We got to see where the astronauts actually they do a simulation of their spacewalk. They don't do it in like they don't. You know how they have those things, those little. What's that place that sometimes you have? They have a few places like that. It's like you go in this room and they're like they have this pressure and they send you up to the top. It's not like that at NASA. They literally submerge them in water. I forget what the depth of the water was, but it is so deep. It actually helps them to simulate a spacewalk, and so that's what they do. And we actually saw a couple of astronauts because they had their little blue uniform on, but they told us like basically don't be fangirling them and like want to take their pictures and stuff because they are actually like they're federal government employees, and they have a security clearance, and so you're not supposed to be doing that. So we saw a few of them, and I think one lady kind of wanted to talk to us, but they just told us, "Hey, don't be fangirling them and taking pictures and stuff like that." So, but I roomed with one of the younger ladies that passed away, and she's the one that got me, and she was actually like a substitute. Um, who used to be a teacher, but then got married, had kids, but now her kids were like in middle school age. So she was like, I'm going to go back to work. So she came back to work as a math teacher. And then we still were colleagues. And then I'm trying to think, did I teach her daughter? I didn't teach her son. I know it. I think her daughter was there when I was teaching, but not her son. So, um, but yeah, we roomed together at the hotel because you got hotel accommodations too. There were some people like we were like we were from Houston, so our distance wasn't far to go. But there are other people like we met one group. They were from Paris, Texas. Paris, Texas is like north of Dallas. Like they came a long way. There's some other people from San Antonio, Dallas, Laredo, Brownsville. I mean, there's some other people from Houston too. There's some people like the suburbs. So, um, and we had a good time, made some connections, but we roomed together. She's the one that got me into reading Harry Potter because my friend was already reading Harry Potter. She was like, "You need to read this book." Da, 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 da. I'm like, "Girl, I don't feel like reading this book right now," because I just wasn't. And then, so all of a sudden, I see her reading this book, and I'm like, but I'm thinking like, she's reading Harry Potter. She said, "Yeah, my kids have gotten me into Harry Potter," and so she had like two books with her. And so I just picked up one of the books. I said, "Can you not pick one of the books?" And I think it may have been either book three or it might be in three or four. I forget. It may have been three. And no, wait. I think she was reading book three, and I think there was book two. So I read like the first. I've read the first couple of them out of order. I didn't read. I didn't start with one. I started. I think it was either two or three. And so I was like, let me just see what this book is about. So I read like the first chapter of the book. Next thing you know, I read the second chapter of the book. Next thing you know, I read it. I read like six, seven chapters. I was like, oh shit, now I'm hooked. I gotta go back to them again. I told my friend the next day, she said, I told you you should start reading the book. I said, yeah, you're right. And then I started asking her questions about the book. She said, yeah, you gonna have to go back to the beginning. I was so bad. I don't think did I even finish. Cause we were there a week. I think I may have even finished that book. I think I may have read two before I read one, and then I went to three. And then I ended up going, me and my best friend going and watch all the Harry Potter movies. Just so you know, because I know some people know she's controversial now. J.K. Rowling is anti-trans. Okay, so please don't come for me talking about why are you reading the books of a lady that's anti-trans. I thought you was a LGBTQ ally. I am. I didn't know this lady was like this until after she wrote all them damn books and all them fucking movies came out. Movies are good, by the way. Excuse the cursing. Can some of y'all are saved. And she just started talking, and I was like, "Why is she on Twitter getting into it with trans people?" It's like, and my friend is real. My other best friend is really upset. She was like, "I understand some of the arguments she's making, but it's like, why are you making them? Did they? It's like they didn't do nothing to you. They're not trying to replace you. It's like, why are you just like nobody asked for her opinion. She just started talking about it. And my friend was like, I just want her to shut up, shut up and write the books. Give me just shut up. I said, yeah. And now the kids who play, the characters in the movies, I think two of them just recently, but I think they took a while. I don't know if they were just trying to be quiet, or maybe they didn't know about it, or maybe they publicly say, hey, don't say anything about it. But I want to say a couple of them are parents now, or just became parents. So they're in their like 30s. I think they're in their 30s now. So maybe they feel like, hey, I'm at a point in my life. I'm in my 30s. I'm married. I got kids. I'm gonna say it. They don't agree with her. They've like, hey, we enjoyed playing these characters in her movies, but we don't agree with what she's saying and what she's doing. So I was like, okay, at least y'all came out and said something. They probably also, they still getting their residual checks. They wanted that to keep coming too. So but I'm just saying. But yeah. So gonna miss both those ladies. One of them, their visitation viewing is next week, so I have to really pray to see if I'm really gonna be able to make it. The first one's gonna be buried back in her that's where she was born, Kansas, but she's gonna have like the funeral and viewing here. But I guess the what do you call it? The graveside is gonna be, I think, Kansas, and then supposed to be a viewing and stuff next week. So I really need to find this picture because we all took a picture at the Johnson Space Center, and it looked like we were astronauts and we were in space. I think I put it on Facebook. If I can find it and I can frame it, and then I can maybe give that as a gift to the family. If I can find it. Let me see. Let me be in my right mind, y'all. And other lady was my mentor teacher my first year, Regina Snow, and helped me get through the first couple of years. I lost my mom my first year, going through a divorce the second year. She was also, we were both judges for, helped sponsor History Fair. So we actually judged History Fair, helped kids with History Fair, and then took kids to state and stuff like that. So I really liked her. I'm gonna miss both of them. Both of them. I know the first one, she has to be, because she retired. One of the years, was it my fifth year? Or my fourth year teaching, she retired. So she had to be 60 then. So we're talking about 20 years later, she has to be 80 something. I thought the first one, I thought she was only 10 or 15 years older than me. No, she's close. She's actually old enough to be my mother. My mother would have been, my brother was born in 1952. And the other lady I found out was born in 1956. And I was like, I didn't know she was that much older than me, but she was. So, uh-huh. So, you have a canal back in the pond. Oh, girl, praying for you. Hope everything's okay. So, but yeah, I just wanted to come over here and I just needed to talk to y'all or y'all listen to me and stuff like that. So I probably will change my thumbnail since I did start off with "It's Raining Men." But boy, you okay? Usually me and boy we go off on longer walks today in the morning, but he saw it was wet and he was like, "Let me just do my business right here," and then we go back inside. That's how he feels. So, um, y'all check out Danny Robertson's video from last night, and also check out Melanie Jones Said So. Um, Also, there's a reason why I also started with "It's Raining Men." Um, I wish it was raining men. I'm like, well, I wish it was raining good men. I put it like that because I just been noticing lately. Yesterday I did some unsubscribing, and I got a couple more unsubscribing to do. I don't feel like, hey, Miss Cat Medusa, I don't feel like watching anymore male content creators who are disrespecting female content creators, mods, subscribers, or anything like that. Who, especially if they have supported you, or if they're even just like, hey, y'all in the same sector or the same algorithm. Like why? Especially when most of your audience is black women. You don't think that that's going to affect people, like your viewership? It does. Now, I understand if you get into it with some women who watch you or who are in the same sector or whatever, um, because there's a whole lot of them. It's like I guess you say we're overrepresented in this sector. But if you just have, it's like a consistent history, and I'm noticing a certain pattern, I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. I'm just like, how do I? In fact, where am I? I need to get my iPad screen taken care of. I just been really thinking about it lately. I'm just like, cause I like people as content creators, but like I said before, I'm here for entertainment purposes only. But if your behavior to your mods, to your subscribers, to members of your channel, to other people in the sector where we were all just here having fun and entertainment, and now you don't turn this environment into a hostile or a toxic place. It's just like, wait a minute now. I just, I can't, I just, I, maybe I'll try again another time, but say la vie. I wish you well. Okay. I wish you well. I just I'm just looking at stuff like, why? You don't get along with nobody. And by the way, I do have some female content creators that I don't watch anymore or I'm unsubscribed to that don't get along with the other women either. And the men. So I'm just like, what is going on? What is going on? Then we got people you want to dox, but then you false doxing. So that means somebody with the same name is getting the business from them and they don't deserve it? Like, and then I couldn't believe someone said, oh, somebody, because they was upset at Danny, they went and interviewed or contacted Shaquilla Robinson's father. And I said, no, that can't be right. No, there must be a rumor. Oh, no, it's true. And I'm like, wait a minute. You are mad at her, upset at her. You want to disturb the man who's still grieving his daughter, who still wants justice for his daughter. Are you gonna call her mama next? Her sister? Come on now. That to me, that's a fucking jag move. And I was rooting for you. I was rooting for y'all. But if you acting like her, are you jagging now? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Really, I was rooting for you. Just disappointed. Can't believe it. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Hey, Kind Kayla's mom. I'm just. If it's a problem on YouTube, if you're having issues on YouTube, we need to keep it on YouTube. If I'm just like Miss Cat Medusa, I'm on here just talking my shit, then that's what I thought we was all doing that. But now you're pocket watching, you're looking at numbers. Okay, you are giving commentary about how they're giving commentary or who are their topic. Okay, but why are you linking up with other folks to go after them? Because guess what's going to happen? It's going to be karma. And karma is going to spin the block on you. Hey, Messiah Birch. And I keep seeing it ever since the whole Jag thing. I always know it. And this happens every time. When there's a downturn in the Jag activity, the content creators uh, start doing lives on each other. And it's not always like, oh, I'm reporting what they were talking about. It's like, oh, this is my issue with them. And then they were saying, it's like, oh, so now we got to beef with each other for content instead of I don't know, talking about the election, talking about, the protesters, talking about the nearest TV show, or we got to talk about each other. So is it planned or is it just, different personalities? Or it's just because, hey, you dropped the link and they came up there and they said something. I haven't got on anyone's panel in months, y'all. Usually I do once a month. I haven't done it in months. And sometimes I be itching to hop on a panel. But I was like, you know what? When you hop on a panel, several things happen. Okay? It depends on whose channel you on. A, Stacey B, and Messiah Birch. Not every content creator uses the mute button quickly or at all. For some, it's like, hey, everyone could talk. It don't matter. Okay? Unfortunately, like I've told y'all before, you may have a guest that comes on your show they say something, but because they were on your show, you are now getting the negative attention. Okay. Um, the same thing if, unfortunately, some people are doing it if someone is in your chat, someone is in your is a mod. Oh, I saw you over there. Okay, and I see you looking at me that I'm over here. Okay. And if I press the at key, okay, I can check on who is all watching, even though they're not typing in the chat. That's a little trick I found out. Okay. You got screenshots you want to send to some people, guess what? So can I. But guess what? I don't. Cause I like the chat hop. I like the I'm a chat I like the chat hop. I like to go from, but you know, right, Stacey B, sorry y'all. My stereo. It done got too soggy. Okay. I'm actually unfollowing on my iPad, unfollowing some people right now. Let's see. I need to unfollow them. Unsubscribe. I'm just, and y'all also need to realize a lot of us over here, we all have followers, subscribers in common. So why are you making comments about someone else being in someone else's chat when they come to your chat and support you? Make it make sense. As long as you ain't talking shit about me in some other body's chat, I'm fine. I agree with you on that, Stacey B. I mentioned that earlier. I'm like, why are you? But a lot of us channel hop though. A lot of us see each other in the same place. That's what I don't get. We all have subscribers and followers in common. And this is the thing. If for example, another content creator who is not you would have said the same thing, you would be criticizing them. Me too, Messiah. I can make multiple people. And guess what? A lot of time, because I know they're live and I'm watching, I share it on my community wall because guess what? I know my community wall is like, I feel like it's, I don't know, we say summer jam screen or the news or breaking news or trending news. It's like what do you call it? OES resources, OER resources. Hey y'all, this is what's going on tonight. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, hey, if you're not getting no notifications, you want to know who's live or whatever, just go to my community wall. It's up there. And I try to make sure that I don't. Y'all eat my cereal. It's getting soggy. I try not to share videos of content creators just, making videos about other content creators. Because I know I'm going to go in that other content creator chat. And I want to know, why did you share that video for? Now, there is one video that I did share the other day. But nobody in the sector likes him, so. Across the board, he's disliked by, all. The Top East report, I first found out about him in the black church sector, but he does a lot of black church topics. He also does trending topics too. But Donatello started, he beefs with everybody. Shout out your friend. 24 hours later, y'all beefing. Well, Thais be back minding his business. But the last week and a half, he had been doing exposés on Donatello. Okay, I'm done smacking y'all. And what you doing, boy? Oh, he on the couch. So so that's one that I've been, oh my hair. I've shared. And I see a couple people like, hey girl, you see this? Now, just to let you know, if you see me in your chat and you all of a sudden you don't see me in your chat, it's probably because of the topic. Or if I'm tired, bless you, boy, going to bed, I'm watching the replay. Because guess what? I'm still nosy. I still want to know what's going on. I'm in the bushes and the clouds. Now, I will occasionally, if it may be a topic, be like, hey, y'all, I'm sharing this because I think y'all should know about it. That doesn't mean I agree with it, but I think y'all should know. Everybody should know about it. Oh. The reason why people's personal business ends up here is because this is the thing. Think about it like this: when you were growing up in school with your friends or your enemies or whatever, you have beefs with people. When you didn't do it with, by fighting or by, you know, 3 o'clock, having a fight at 3 o'clock, or getting your friends to jump them, or doing something violent like a knife or a gun. Okay, you roasted them. Y'all playing what they call playing the dozens. Okay. We call it roasting now. Or some people say, oh, do you know how to read somebody? Okay. The thing when you play the dozen, when you roast someone, you say something that's true about, and same thing with reading. So you say something true about them most of the time. True about them, but you say it in a funny way. And the object is to get the other person to get mad and personal so that they want to fight you. They will get angry, that they will then get in their feelings. Because that means you won, right? Well, what is happening on this internet is some people thought or behaved in a way where they were already reading or roasting or playing the dozens with a group of people because that person was having a lot of issues or whatever. Okay? Then you don't hop on a bandwagon. Okay? You don't hop on the bandwagon. And guess what? That person then responded to you, and you, or maybe responded to you differently than they were responding to everybody else. So you FAFO. You fucked around and found out. Hey, too real, too rare. Okay? Or in like Danny Robinson's case, she warned you. She told you, leave me alone. You coming for me. You roasted me. You saying all these untruths about her that has been said by her ops before. Then that means she's going to have to respond with the same energy. And that's what some of y'all are finding out. Some of y'all are like roasting, gagging, doing these exposés, interviewing these people. Okay, all right. I gotta say I'm doing that for Jag. Because she's got a lot of other content creators out here who are posting things up like she's speaking the truth that it needs to be exposed. But if somebody else expose someone and we know it's not true, then why are you repeating it? Oh, because you're mad at them. You upset with them. Okay. All right. But now you bringing it off of YouTube when you do that. You're not playing the dozens no more. You're not roasting and beefing. You're not roasting and reading no more. You are showing that you are upset. And now you'd have lost the game. You lost the game. Do you not understand that? Hey, Netabug23. I'm just talking about stuff in general over here on this section of YouTube. I'm just like, come on now. Come on now. If you want to roast, you want to beef, you want to do, there's a whole sector for that. That's the stand, and they docs, real docs actually. And if that's what you want to do, there's a whole sector for that. Go over there, have a good time. But you need to understand something. You're not gonna be the only one over there. Everybody over there is doing it. And I'm thinking that's why you're over here, because not everybody's doing that. And guess what is making it appear? That you're a bully. That you're a bully. And it's really funny to me. Why do people who are bullies want to say somebody else is a bully. That kills me. Like, I heard the other day someone else said somebody was a bully, someone was being a cyber bully. I said, wait a minute now. How is a bully saying somebody else is bullying her? How is that? How does that work at? And now all of a sudden, the other person, their content, because they're always doing it on one person, now it's excessive. It's stalkerish. Oh, they don't know how to do any other content but this and that. But if I go back through your list of videos, I can see the same number of fucking videos about Jag. Hell, I can see more than enough videos about one or two particular people. I'm just like, wait a minute. So is this what this really is about? It's about jealousy? Okay. Y'all, Lord. That'll bug me too. And I'm not gonna get in their issue with each other because that's their issue with each other. But I'm not sharing any videos from them that where they're talking about each other. If it's Jag, okay, it's Jag. And lately, I've been really picking and choosing which videos I'm sharing. Because right now, a lot of Kimmy videos is about Danny. And usually Danny does her videos about Kimmy on her backup channel. And if you notice my community wall, most of my videos that I share with Danny says Danny Robertson. It does not say Danny Montana. I'm just saying. But I'm just like, and by the way, I didn't share the video that Kimmy did of OG Patrice because I was like, where did that come from? Didn't you have her on the panel months ago? What is going on? I'm confused. I'm confused. I thought we was all comrades. I thought we all had the objective. We were exposing Jaguar Wright. We were reminding people because we wanted our videos in the algorithm with all these other people who are just using her videos for clickbait, like she's exposing the industry. We needed our videos underneath theirs because she's out here lying. Because Jag still do have some content creators platforms she goes on to spur her bullshit. Not only about people in the industry, but also about some of us. Jag likes to go to certain panels, supposedly people who she didn't get along with, but now she does get along with, because now they dislike the same people she does. She got new comrades. It don't last long. It don't last long. It's just, come on, y'all. Come on. I'm rooting for you. But I can't do that when you start acting like Jag. You need to have the spirit of Jaguar exercised out your body. Do I need to go by the Catholic Church and get some holy water and throw it at my screen? Oh goodness. Okay. Peaceful Storm. Yes, girl. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all need to go watch Sean Navy Way. That was the third video I watched yesterday, and it's a premiere, but it's a recording of him talking to Sean David Way. Oh, y'all. Man, I want to fight Jag for real, but I'm just afraid to go to jail. That's the only thing. Jag don't seem like she don't care about going to jail. I do. But I was listening to him and I was like, he was like, I don't want to call my mother a liar. I was like, hey, we will. I'm speaking. It's pre-recorded, so he can't hear me. So I'm like in the chat going, hey, we'll be your YouTube aunties and uncles. We'll call her a liar for you. You don't have to call her a liar. We'll call her for you. It's okay. I think she was taking his cash apps. But then to get me, it was like, you gonna tell him on the day he gets paid from his job that he should do something else. Girl, shut up. Right, too real, too rare. Yeah. And I have been over there where Kimmy has done other videos and she has mentioned Danny and she has made comments. But I don't say nothing when she says that about her. And when Danny's on her Danny Montana channel, and she says something about Kimmy, I most of the time I'm like, wow, are you serious? Or I have like an emoji like, what? No, I can't. So I'm just like, are you serious? And then she played a recording. I'm like, what? And I'd be like, and a lot of times I want that emoji that they have for what's her name, the supermodel, America's Next Top Model. What's her name? She asked too, and she had this thing when she told her contestants, "I was rooting for you. Because I'm rooting for you. I need that." I was rooting for you. I was rooting for you. I was. Now I'm over here. Danny says she blocking anyone in Kimmy's chat. Oh, so Kimmy is like what's it called? Nola non grande, like Bundy, Ted Bundy. It's Stacy. He was talking to Sam Jr. Okay, Stacy B, you have to understand something. Jag calls him. So he records her. And then a lot of times he puts her on coffee. He doesn't really put her on, not too much on her main channel. Besides that, you know. Now, occasionally, if she says something like really, really nasty about him, he'll put it on his main channel, but it's really just to troll her. Like, for example, she doesn't like the fact that her son talks to Sean David Way. So, what does Sean do? He uploads an interview with her son. That pisses her off. Okay, do y'all understand that Jag? Okay. Messiah and Stacy, do y'all understand that he is not really being nice to her? Do y'all hear him when he's talking to her? Cause when I hear him, I know he's making fun of her. Say now when I listen now, you can definitely hear when official King Payne is talking to her. Was he calling her, or was he calling her back because she called him? Now, occasionally he has picked up. Wait, Kimmy told her people to unsubscribe from Danny, so she said, "I'm matching her energy." Now I think why peaceful form. Now I think the reason why Danny probably, I didn't hear that part, but if she said it the same way because I stopped going to Ted Bundy when she said, if I see you over there and that lady's there, I was like, let me unsubscribe today. And I did. I ain't never been back over there. Because I like to be in the chat. Y'all know that. I'm nosy. Because she said if someone's over there basically saying that she's a baby killer and that she unalived someone and they're calling, they're doing all this extra stuff. She said she considered that person her ops, like a real ops. She feels that way with Bundy. And Bundy has like involved the police and also the courts and stuff. And I think also because this is just my opinion, Kimmy never really apologized. She just kind of said, okay, I'm not going to be. She took back, I guess, the lawsuit for the copyright stuff, and she just stopped doing videos on Danny. But it really wasn't like a real apology, though. It wasn't like, I'm sorry, I did this stuff, yada, yada, yada. But then Kimmy felt like, well, y'all keep bringing it up, the stuff I used to do that she didn't do anymore. So, yeah, and see, Peaceful Storm, that's one thing about Danny. She will, and a lot of people, it's just like they FAF out. They always find out the hard way. She returns the same energy back to you. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? Messiah, what was she talking about? Yeah, because, right, Stacey, and this is the thing. I've told y'all which content creators I don't, I just don't do anything with. Or maybe y'all find out eventually that I just don't fool with for my own personal reasons. But I ain't never told y'all not to go back over there. I ain't never told y'all about, oh, you go over there, you can't come back over here. I just said, hey, just don't talk about my ass bats nowhere else. You don't just be consistent. Cause I know people like to chat hot like I do. So I'm just saying, you know. Oh yeah, I was in a thing with I was in the I think when I saw you there, Messiah Burge, I think you came after I did. But I don't even remember the Danny stuff she said. Unless I went to bed. But I know I did come back, wake back up for a restroom break. But yeah, Danny's pretty consistent. Like if we're looking back from like last year, like consistently, like every month, every time they went, like, yeah. Now have some content creators, because of Jack's behavior, stop messing with her and their content about her has changed. Yes, but I think some of them. Well, I just think a few of them, they still don't fuck with her, but they realize like, oh, she brings in numbers in a way, and they do it also to, like I said, a quick like in a view. But they're also trolling her. They're also making fun of her. It's like, but she's such a narcissist. She wants any type of attention. She don't care. Peaceful Storm. That's why I don't understand. I'm like, why are you calling it man's? I think you may have missed that part where I talked about that. Why are you calling that man his daddy, her daddy? Yeah, Danny does give you Danny has content though. Like she said, "Oh, I'm offering this to the members," or "Oh, go here," or "Oh, if you're a member here, you're getting yeah." So you're willing to give that extra money because you know you're getting something else, right, Stacey? Yeah. Now I do like the fact that SDW and OKP, when they stopped fooling with Jack, they did apologize to their subscribers. They're like, y'all, I'm sorry. Cause I thought she was my friend, or I was doing videos on her and I wasn't listening to y'all, and y'all were upset and y'all was mad and y'all was this and I was that. And I was just, cause some people did, leave for a while, you know. Um some people, went to go watch other videos. Some people came back. I was there to do it all because I was just like, okay, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here. But I'm nosy, so yeah. And that's the thing. I thought that's all I'm saying. Like like same thing with Pam. Like I was rooting for you. Like I thought you had a good topic. You like reshaping your reality. Yes, you got introduced here through Jag, but I thought you was gonna take it a step further. And then it's just now I don't. And you got blessed by the SDW effect. I was like, okay, this is gonna be all right. But then you just showed us you for the drama too. You say you don't like drama, but you're in the drama. Me too, Miss I. I'm just like, so I'm like, I've been rooting for you. Been rooting for you. But then where this come from? Like, what happened? Where was I? Was I laying down somewhere? And then I gotta hear from other people in the chat. She said, what? She did what? I said, nah, she ain't do that. And then I go hear it. I'm like, oh, Lord. Ooh, Lord, I was like, why, Jesus? Why? Yeah, that's what she's doing. I don't deal with her either. Mm-mm-mm. And that's surprising because didn't she like cuss Miss Pam out one time? I understand that. I like Evangelist Val. Yeah, and this is the thing. Mess and beefing does get views, but when there's no mess and no beefing, what are you gonna do? What other content do you have? Hey, Maxi Red. Y'all, okay. Y'all are more expert than I am. Um, Maxi Red, Peaceful Storm, Stacy B, Messiah, Birch. Can y'all summarize what's going Arnetta Book? Can y'all summarize what's been going on with Miss Pam? Cause I just kind of caught up. They catch. Is there a delay? But I was also going to say this, though. That's why I said I try not to share videos of one content creator talking about another content creator. I try not to do that. And I try to keep it doing commentary on the situation and not the content creator. Because, like I said, you get, just like I have the right to commentate about them, they have the right to commentate back. Right? Or you going to be able to handle the feedback. Because if you're talking about another content creator and you don't like what they're doing, and everybody knows for a fact they know how to roast and read, then why are you going to get mad when they roast and read you back? Don't throw rocks and then hide your hand and be a victim. I know roasting and reading is not my ministry. Being nosy is my ministry. Okay? Yes, everyone is subject to criticism, including myself. But everyone don't have my reaction. Now, if it's a constructive criticism, I will think about it like, they got a point. Maybe I should try that. But if I know for a fact you dislike me and you just in for some beef stuff, and you're just trying to get me to have a reaction to you, then you gonna. I'm at this point. I'm one and I'm done, and I'm like, see you later. Yeah. Okay, Maxie Ray, do you see what Stacy B just put? Messiah Bird says she don't know what she's doing on here. And Peaceful Storm, and Stacey B. They and got more details. But thank you, Peaceful Storm, Messiah Birch, and Stacey B. Pam has no platform, so she is picking fire, spontaneous person, and goes after people for no reason. She know me and Saya say she don't know what she's doing on here. Stacey B. Pam invited R to her house and used her call to Shaquille's father for content. That was when I heard that, y'all, I was like, I know that. I'm like, wait, seriously? She also portrayed eval in her personal business for her content. Stacey B. Oh, thanks, Stacey B. Stacey B say my list should be shorter by the end of the day. Wait. I'm trying to think. I'm looking at the list. Wait. Do I follow Goody? I think I do. Wait, Nate has a channel? I thought she was just a mod. I don't follow IO anymore. Sunny. Who's Sunny? Well, you give me some ideas of some people to follow. Okay. Peace was on. If this is her mentor, she wants to make him proud. And see, and that's why I feel like I look at her hanging out with, what's her name? Like, she used to be where you were with regards to SDW. So, are you trying to follow her format? Or what? Like, what's going on? Oh, she has 2 channels? Okay. Sunny is Tell the People with Sunny and okay, I'm gonna check that out. Thank you, Stacey B. Tell the People with Sunny. Okay. And I'm just waiting. They hanging out now. Yeah, I know it's not gonna last. You know it's not gonna last. And W1. Okay. I'm gonna look that up. What's Nay's channel's name? I think I am following Goody. I think maybe is it Goodytopia? Nay is the neighborhood. Okay. All right. Thank you. I have to check those out. Matter of fact, let me screenshot that so I know. Okay. I'm already followed the Goodytopia. Yeah. Um. Now I am subscribed to some other people. Y'all probably will be surprised. I'm subscribed to, so I'm not gonna tell you who they are. You're like, let me see a transcript. You know, you shouldn't be following that person. I'm nosy. But yeah, y'all need to check out Melanie Jones said so video from yesterday, SCW's video from yesterday, and Danny Robertson's video from yesterday. See, that's Maxie Red. That's me, I follow Danny, OKP, and SCW. I'm also part of all their membership. They're funny and they have good commentary and they show receipts. And I'm also, like I said, members of the channel and their discords, and they give you their money's worth. At this point, I'm like thinking, like, dang, do I need to get rid of some streaming services? Did y'all hear Netflix is about to get rid of their basic package or something like that? Or their basic package is going to have ads now? I know they had did that, I think, in the UK, and I remember the UK was talking about boycotting. Now I hear them talking about the United States. I forget. I need to look it up. I want to look it back up. Y'all remind me to look it back up. Stacey B. I follow the folks in her. Right next to it. I only go to Jags to cuss her out after she mentions my name. Then I leave again. Stacey B. Look, she told you, you told her back. Because one time I heard her say your name, I said, why is she talking about Stacey B? Stacey B didn't buy nobody. Now she talking about Talisha Conklin. I'm like, where you go? You just reading folks' name off in the chat. Like I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry, y'all. It's like she is getting to the, like, she hasn't hit rock bottom yet. We think she hits rock bottom. I'm like, girl, you you had to make your mods into content creators. So you have some content creators channel to go on to. You linked up with your ops who you say who was stalking you, so you can talk about Danny Robinson. Now you just looking at folks' name in the chat and just going after them because they don't like you, girls. You got to find new ops by looking in the chat, Jay. What the hell? Messiah Birch. Did you watch the whole video from last night? Because basically, Mel was made to appear to be, oh, she was delusional. Oh, she's not. She got the situation wrong. And no, she got the situation right, and she showed receipts. And then somebody got mad because the receipts was showing that the other person, see, Masai Bird, you got to watch the whole thing. The whole thing. The whole thing. Yeah. The whole thing. The whole thing. Because that's what the other side wants you to believe, or he wants you to believe. Oh, you're just doing this for content. Wasn't you showing us receipts from Jag? You gave her all that money back when the lights came out. Didn't you use? Okay, did you use that? Wasn't that content too? Okay, all right. But when someone else do it, it's they wrong. Okay, no, you got popped, and you were deflecting and gaslighting, and we could see that. You were sitting on a panel with someone else talking about a supporter of yours, and you didn't check them. So you chose your side. And then you came back to Mel's channel and want to check her for her behavior. Oh, hell no, nigga, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. So if Mel wants to use, because right now she's the way she's being treated, and she's going to use it for content, quick like and review, why not get it for herself? She said last night, hey girl, you won him. All right, it's cool, you won. Why you still talking about me? She told him, fine, okay. She let him talk. She ain't made no video asking that nigga to come back. I'm sorry. I don't like folks being who are supporting you, kind to you, and you turn around and you treat them like a fucking stranger. And I have done that. That's why some content creators, I don't deal with them anymore, because you showed me who you were. I was sharing your videos. I was shouting you out. I was in your chat. I was a fucking member. But then all of a sudden, somebody else come on your panel that don't like me, or you hear something else that someone said about me without asking me about it, or your one of your members dislikes me, and they tell you to block me, and then you do. That's some fucking disrespect. So I unsubscribe, I don't share your shit, and I don't say your name. And then when I saw it done to a whole nother person, I'm like, what the fuck? And then to see people come in the chat, y'all should talk it out. Fuck that. They didn't want to talk it out. They were roasting and gagging. So shouldn't she return the fucking favor? Don't tell me I see and read and hear everything, then come back and tell me, no, that's not what I said, heard. That's not what you heard, said, and did. What? Are you a boy, Damon? Are you a man? Like, goddamn. You want me to talk about this offline? Okay, but you wasn't talking to her about me offline, was you? I saw your ass out there. So yeah, she had it right to show screenshot. How else are you supposed to prove that you're not being painted in a certain way? And then, excuse me, y'all. Then continue to give them props for being good content creators. And moved on. He ain't made no videos. Melanie was been addressing him. I don't see no videos about Melanie over there in 9 Day. So when I see y'all coming in the chat room, oh, I want y'all talking about offline. Y'all should. What for? Damn, Stacey. Masai Birch. Don't let that passive shit fool you. Because you wasn't that fucking passive if you was talking to both of them at the same time and probably spitting some different shit at the same time. Your ass got caught. Just say, I'm sorry, and move on. But he didn't even say that. The link was dropped for you. Why did she got more balls than you to come up there and hop on the link? Is she your mama or your girl? Damn. You got to get permission? And like I said, I like him as a content. I like him and his brother as content creator. I just don't like how Melanie Jones was treated. And that's my opinion. So if you want to make a video on me, okay, you just gonna make one on me. I've had them made one on me before. I've had doxing videos on me before. You just gonna go find my other people that dislike me and repost it. Okay. All right. That's just what you're gonna do. Right, Stacey B. And guess what's gonna happen? Like I said, Karma gonna spin the block on his ass. Excuse me. Karma gonna spin the block. Karma always spins the block. The stuff you do to other folks, it's gonna get down to you. And should we feel sorry for him when it happens? Fuck no. You live and you learn. You mean JR? Stacey B? Mm-hmm. That's what I just. Y'all, y'all just. There's really good people out there, and unfortunately, good people get taken advantage of, or they're not appreciated like they should be. But y'all, some of y'all taking our kindness for weakness, and karma gonna get you in the ass. Just gotta wait. Okay, I understand you now. Now, Stacey B. Okay, yeah, probably so. And my thing is, I think Mel would have, if he was honest with Mel, she would have understood and just moved on. For all we know, Mel got her own back up. Like, dude, you ain't the only man out here. Okay. Um, but yeah. To me, that was a covert narcissistic move. He may not even be a narcissist. It was the gaslighting for me. It was like, did you? And it's like you know how you see some narcissists like they're malignant, like Jack is a malignant narcissist. So you just come out of nowhere, but then like someone like TJ is a covert one. That's what I felt like he did. That's what I felt like JR did. He was acting like how TJ was with Jag and Naisha. That's what I felt. Like, you making it seem like you not doing something, but you doing something. So he might not actually be a narcissist. He just might be just acting like a. I'm a. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm already said enough. Yeah, it's that's what the hurt is from. Respect and like you couldn't be truthful, and I've had a conversation like that with someone else, and I said the same thing. Like, you told me this then, but you couldn't tell me this like a while ago or by ourselves. And I said, and I was like, it was like a gut punch to my heart. Like, dude, really? And by the way, I've like supported several different content creators on here, and you would think like, oh, da 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 da, and then all of a sudden they get mad at you, and then they're like, oh, I'm blocking folks. Like I said, I've seen the stuff that I've seen is either been done to me or I was there. And you really be thinking like, dang, I was out here windmilling and supporting, and now you just, oh, guess that didn't mean anything. Guess I need to take my energy somewhere else. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Take my energy, my feelings, my membership, my super chat, my quick like and review, my share. I'm gonna take it to somebody else. Hell, I got my own channel. Why don't I do my own fucking video? That's how. Okay. Life goes on. Life goes on. You know, just some of y'all out here ain't got. Some of y'all out here ain't got to do all these extra shit. I really want to tell y'all. If you are just honest with a person, be like, look, da 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 da. Hell, they might probably on the same page with you. But also, I would say, God, I be praying for discernment. Like, Lord, why do I keep getting all this stuff here on this internet? What am I doing wrong? Lord, just help me, protect me. Let me go read. Let me go read an article. Let me go do. Look, who else can I watch on here? That's how I actually got over here in this sector because I got so tired about where I was. I was like, you know what? Why am I over here? And I just keep found it's just toxic. I said, why is it? I feel like I'm in a toxic over here. Maybe I need to go find somebody else. Find someone. YouTube is big. There's a lot of sectors. Shit. That was yeah. So, but thank y'all for listening to me. You know, let's talk my shit. Oh, happy birthday, Miss Cat Medusa. I think her birthday was yesterday. Yeah. So, but thank you to those of you who are listening to me in the bushes, in the clouds, those of you in the chat, those of you members of my channel, those of you who have been my day ones, my day two, my day 365. Thank you, Elora Dove, Lindsay, Regina Snow, Miss Cat Medusa, Kai and Kayla's mom, Messiah Birch, Stacy B, Lynn, Too Real, Too Rare, Netabug 23, Peaceful Storm, um, trying to think if anybody else. And Maxie Red, thank you. And thank you so much. And I really like y'all. Y'all might, I mean, y'all can disagree with me about content creators, but y'all kept it, y'all was still nice and polite. Like, hey, I don't really like this person. This is what they say. But you wasn't nasty about it, you know? You just say, hey, I just. Now, I do, I'm going to say one other thing too. Um, to all the chat hoppers out there like myself, y'all be safe. We might have to go to the bushes for a little bit till things cool off. We might have to be replay game for a little bit till things cool down. But y'all always welcome over here. So, and to the haters watching, and to the haters flying monkeys who gonna go back and tell them, can you please make sure you specifically tell them exactly what I said? Or give them a timestamp and get them a screenshot so it's the correct information. Cause I will come back on here and correct you too. That won't make it look good neither. So I'm just saying. All right. Just yeah. So I'm gonna go back to bed. It's raining. I probably do some grading maybe. I got 2 or 3 students that still haven't turned in that paper, so it was due last night. So she said the bushes are itchy. Then girl, come to the clouds with me. Linda Gibbons, I'm in the dark. That's why you can't see me. I don't have. I'm in the dark. It's probably not you messing up. Yeah. So I'll probably see y'all in somebody's chat later on today. If not, I'm gonna be in the bushes or the clouds or replay game. Gotta see if it's safe. Content creators that I'm rooting for. I want to root for you again. I do. But just to remind y'all, and I forgot to say this part. I do follow a lot of content creators, and I'm in their chat, and I chat hop. But I do, like I said, I have a knack for following content creators who don't always get along with each other. I'm just saying. So just make sure that when you're in those folks' chat and they're talking about the other person, that you're not joining in the roasting or the gagging. Because you're going to go back, you want to go back to the other place, right? Because they say they don't watch the other person, but they flying monkeys or their supporters do. Okay? And by the way, some of y'all trolls, oh my God, some of y'all get blocked and then you come back with a similar name and you say the same thing. What the hell? And then some of y'all, you come in as your real self and then you come in as your troll self and you both are talking alike. Stop it. Like, damn. Like, what the hell? Oh, you know why? Because the way I have my I have it on portrait and so it kind of looks like how it does when it's on um Instagram. So the like button. Okay, I see the share. I see the girl, I don't know myself. Hold on. Hey, Dr. Nikki MPW. Okay, I got it. Okay, that's all the messages. Where's the like button? Well, it's gonna be there when the video. It's not at the top. So I see it says 7 people are in here right now and I have 14 likes because I had that many people earlier. So, but oh y'all. I had something else I want to say. I can't think of it. Massage, right? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, do you really want another account? Like, yeah. Now, I will say this: if I'm nosy enough, if I'm nosy enough, I will go. I will go make one. and go watch. I'm just saying because I said it earlier about how you can check to see if someone else is watching in uh who's not commenting in the chat. So I don't know if y'all caught that, but Messiah Burst, the ones who have blocked me, the content creators who blocked me, yeah, I ain't been back. I ain't been back. And then I think one of them got mad because I was somewhere and they could see me. And they're like, "Oh, I'm surprised." So. I said, "Oh, thank you for reminding me." And then I blocked them. So they couldn't see me comment. Then I had somebody block me, unblock me. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm like, all right. I blocked some people in some other places too, so they can't see me. I can't see them. Cause I like to go in the chat and have a good time. I don't like to go in there with all that other be. SCW blocked me when he was with Jad. I thought he said he unblocked everybody. Wait, did he block you or did Ahmad block you? Hey, Fiona's life. Because y'all do realize, like, now, when I've seen him actually block people, it's been a few times. Oh, it was okay. Did you email him and say, hey, one of your mods blocked me? Can you unblock me? Or what did I say? Because he is a channel holder. Even though now you can make someone a different level moderator so that they can like unblock people, but for the most part, the channel holder is the one that has to unblock you. Okay, all right, it's not that serious. Mm. Did you watch the video with Sam Jr. yesterday? When Sam said, I don't want to just call her a liar. I said, son, you ain't got to call her a liar. We can call her a liar for you. I don't want to say disparaging things about her. We'll do it for you. Keep talking. I mean, I know he couldn't hear me, but it was just like the premiere was. So, okay, yeah, it was, So y'all didn't check out Melly Jones Said So. Check out SCW's video from yesterday and Danny Robinson's video. But she is what? What Cotton Kelly's mom? She's what? What are you talking about? Yeah, you say about Jack, but she is. Yeah, she's a liar. Oh, I was so mad when she told him, like, quit his job. He just got paid. Bitch, what? And then when he said he's made more money with his father's side of his father's side of the family, like buying his stuff, than with his mother. And I'm just like, Messiah Birch, remember, I'm a straight man. I just like a little mess. You women are messy. I'm more nosy than messy. But I like a little mess too. But I'm more nosy than mess. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go. I may come back on later because it's some. There's been protests. It's people been making comments about Kamala Harris and then there's people making comments about the pro-Palestinian protesters. And hey, Sidra Watkins. And there's some shit that made me mad the other day, but it has to be a separate video. And then, oh my god, Ted Cruz Gonna go on Fox News, y'all. I gotta find a full clip. I just saw a little bit of the clip. He was okay. So basically, the prime minister of Israel was here yesterday. He met with the president. He also addressed U.S. Congress. He's like, "Hey, thank you for your support. We need it. We love your help. We need more of your help in this fight against Hamas." However, there were people. There were also Jews, whites, blacks, Asians, other folks who were protesting him being here because they feel like he is causing harm to Palestinians who are not a part of Hamas. And so unfortunately people have been saying, oh, these pro-Palestinian protesters are they basically how they call Black Lives Matter protesters violent. That's what they're saying. The pro-Palestinian protesters are violent. Now, however, there were a pro-Palestinian protester, or should we call it an anti-Israel protester? I don't know. Who burnt American flag because the United States has been supporting Israel since 1948. Now we did tell them like, hey, if you decide to shoot a rocket back at Iran, we're not supporting you on that. And you see, they didn't do that because actually Iran was like in the right though because Israel accidentally, on purpose, I don't know, accidentally, allegedly, hit the Iranian consulate, which was near a Hamas like neighborhood or something, like months ago, and they never like said they were sorry or said that they were responsible or that kind of stuff. So that's why Iran was sending missiles to Israel and to us. Israel did shoot them down before we got over here. But they're still like in Rafah, the hostage, and also some people feel like Israel is not working hard enough to get the rest of the Israeli hostages back. So that's what also some people, and also you need to understand, there are Jewish people who was out there protesting against Netanyahu and Israel because they are, okay, so the ones I saw out there were Hasidic Jews. They had the long beards and they wore the black and they had the little hats and stuff on their head. And I think there were some women too, so they had the black scarves on their head. They interpret the Jewish scriptures or the Torah differently than I guess you say, the state of Israel. And so for them, they feel like Israel is a man-made state. It is not the one that is prophesied in the Torah or in the Jewish scriptures, because Israel, the state or the country, is supposed to return when the Messiah shows up. Jews are waiting on the Messiah to appear. Christians are waiting for the Messiah to return. So, yeah. There are actually, the media doesn't always show you, there are actually Israeli domestic insurgents. They are literally fighting against the state of Israel because they're like, you're not supposed to be here. This is against scriptures. And then there's others who feel like, hey, you are hurting the Palestinians. You're taking their land away. You're being oppressive. There are some who do believe that. But the reason why I'm mad about Ted Cruz, I'm going to talk about it now. I'm mad about Ted Cruz is because, okay, so there was a man who, protester, burnt the American flag. Then another man saw it and grabbed it and was like, I guess trying to stop it out, but he was only able to grab like a little bit of it. This other man took a picture of it and he said, hey, you can show me holding the rest of this burnt out flag, but don't show my face, because he's like a lawyer or whatever. I'm like, sir, you was out there protesting and stuff, and now that you're going to be on the news, now you don't want nobody to know who you are. Like, sir, if you going to do all that extra stuff to grab that flag that you could have got burnt on with, and now you don't want to show your face? Okay, all right. Was you off work that day? Was you supposed to be somewhere else? Okay, but anyway, then the news showed a clip of Ted Cruz said, They better not come here to Texas with that, because if not, we're gonna arrest them. That Ted Cruz is dumbass. Because in 1989, the Supreme Court said in Texas versus Johnson that burning the American flag was protected by the First Amendment. And guess what? It's a freedom of expression. And burning the American flag is actually legal, fool. Oh my goodness. Somehow you bring that to Texas, you gonna get arrested. Dumbass. Thought you was a lawyer. Y'all look it up. Texas versus Johnson. I think they were protesting the war, and they burnt the American flag. So actually burning the American flag is actually not against the law. Now, can a state or a city or ordinance say, hey, you causing a fire is against the law, and you haven't because you lit a burning flag, then okay, they got you on another charge. But just for burning the flag is not in and of itself a crime. Oh my goodness! Stop! And I still want to know. I did not see him nowhere on the news doing Postboro. I'm like, did you go to Cancun again? See, I'm tired of him. I'm tired. I'm just tired. How you gonna say? If they come to Texas, he said it loud with his chest too. I'm gonna find it for you, y'all. He said it loud with his chest. If they come to Texas, they don't get arrested if they try that here. Fool, 1989, Texas versus Johnson. I'm like, this man is a stupid ass. Like, you just got up there and just said some stuff. You ain't double check, fact check, nothing. Matter of fact, let me make sure I fact check. It was just so bad. I said, I know this man did not say, if they come to Texas, we gonna arrest them. Sir, I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of. Okay, y'all, let me go for real. All right, talk to y'all later. Thanks for listening to me. Bye. Oh, wait, how do I get out of here? Oh.